Narrator. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. Do you remember the excitement and perhaps a little bit of nervousness surrounding your very first job? That initial step into the professional world is often a significant milestone, filled with new experiences, challenges, and valuable lessons. Today we're going to explore the topic of the first job experience. From navigating workplace dynamics and learning new skills to dealing with initial anxieties and celebrating small victories, that first job often shapes our future career paths and personal growth. Today we'll listen to an engaging and relatable conversation between two individuals, Chloe and Raj, as they reminisce about their first job experiences. By listening to their discussion, you'll not only enhance your English comprehension but also gain insights into the common challenges and rewards of starting your career and learn how to talk about your own first job in English. And remember to stay with us until the end of their conversation, where we'll have a practice session designed to help you actively engage with the language and concepts they explore. So settle in, listen attentively, and let's explore the world of first job experiences together. Chloe, hi Raj. It's great to see you. We were just talking about career paths the other day and it made me think about my very first job. Feels like such a long time ago now. What was your first job experience like? Raj, hi Chloe. It's good to see you too. Oh, my first job. That brings back memories. It was working as a sales assistant in an electronics store. It was definitely a learning curve. Chloe, a learning curve, absolutely. Mine was working as a library assistant in my local library. It seemed so straightforward at the time, but looking back it was full of first-time challenges. Raj, I can imagine. Even seemingly simple jobs have their complexities when you're just starting out. What was one of the biggest surprises for you in your first job? Chloe, I think the biggest surprise for me was the amount of workplace etiquette I had to learn. Things like how to communicate with colleagues, how to address my supervisor, the unspoken rules of the office. It was all new. Raj, that's so true. No matter how much studying you do, the actual workplace dynamics are something you have to experience to understand. For me, the biggest surprise was the sheer amount of product knowledge I had to acquire in the electronics store. I knew nothing about the latest gadgets. Chloe laughs. I can relate. I had to learn the Dewey Decimal System inside out and remember where thousands of books were located. Felt like learning a whole new language. Raj, exactly. And then there's the whole aspect of time management and responsibility. Suddenly, you have deadlines and tasks you're accountable for, and it's a different kind of pressure than school. Chloe, absolutely. Being responsible for specific tasks and ensuring they're completed on time was a big adjustment. And learning to prioritize when you have multiple things to do simultaneously was a skill I had to develop quickly. Raj, me too. Especially during busy periods in the store, juggling customer inquiries, restocking shelves, and processing payments all at once was quite a challenge initially. Chloe, what about dealing with customers or the public? That was a significant part of my library job, and it definitely taught me a lot about communication and patience. Raj, oh, customer service was a huge part of my job. Dealing with all sorts of personalities, from the very knowledgeable to the completely clueless, and trying to help everyone effectively. It was a real test of my interpersonal skills. Chloe, I bet. You must have encountered some interesting characters. I remember one particularly demanding library patron who always wanted very obscure books and expected me to find them instantly. Raj laughs. I had customers who would argue about the technical specifications of a television for half an hour. You definitely learn how to navigate different communication styles. Chloe, what about the hierarchy of the workplace? Learning who to report to, who to ask for help from, and understanding the different roles within the organization was also new to me. Raj, that's a good point. Understanding the chain of command and knowing who was responsible for what took some time to figure out. You don't want to go to the wrong person with a question. Chloe, exactly. And then there's the whole concept of workplace culture. The values, norms, and behaviors that are accepted and expected in a particular work environment can vary so much from one place to another. Raj, absolutely. My first job had a very fast-paced and competitive culture, which was quite different from the more collaborative environment I experienced in later roles. Chloe, Mine was more formal and quiet, which took some getting used to after the more social atmosphere of university. What about the actual tasks you were doing? Were they what you expected? Raj, some were and some weren't. I expected to be selling electronics, but I didn't realize how much time I'd spend on inventory management and arranging displays. Chloe, for me, I thought I'd be surrounded by books all day, which I was. But I didn't anticipate the amount of administrative work involved, like cataloging and processing new arrivals. Raj, it's always interesting to see the behind-the-scenes aspects of a job that you don't initially think about. What about the people you worked with? Did you make any lasting connections? Chloe, I did. I made some really good friends at the library, some of whom I'm still in touch with today. Your first job can be a great place to build your professional network and form meaningful relationships. Raj, I agree. I also made some good friends at the electronics store. We bonded over surviving the busy weekends and the sometimes challenging customers. Those shared experiences create a strong connection. Chloe, absolutely. And those early mentors or supervisors can also have a significant impact on your career. Did you have anyone who guided you in your first job? Raj, I did. My store manager was really supportive and took the time to teach me the ropes. He gave me a lot of responsibility early on, which helped me learn quickly. Chloe, I had a wonderful senior librarian who showed me the intricacies of the job and offered a lot of encouragement. Those early mentors can really shape your work ethic and professional development. Raj, definitely. They set the foundation for how you approach your career. What about the feeling of getting your first paycheck? That must have been a significant moment. Chloe, oh, it was. That feeling of earning your own money for the first time was incredibly empowering. It gave me a sense of independence and accomplishment. Raj, I remember that feeling so well. It was like, wow, I actually earned this. It made all the hard work feel worthwhile. Chloe, absolutely. And even the small victories in your first job can feel really significant. Like when you successfully handled a difficult customer or completed a challenging task for the first time. Raj, yes. Those little wins build your confidence and make you feel like you're actually contributing. I remember the first time I made a big sale. The sense of achievement was fantastic. Chloe, for me it was when I managed to find a really obscure book for a very happy patron. That feeling of helping someone was really rewarding. Raj, it's those moments that make the challenges worthwhile. Looking back, even though my first job wasn't my dream career, it taught me so many valuable lessons about work ethic, responsibility, and interacting with people. Chloe, I feel the same way about my library job. It wasn't my long-term goal, but it provided me with essential skills like organization, communication, and attention to detail, which have been valuable in all my subsequent roles. Raj, exactly. Your first job is often a stepping stone, providing you with foundational skills and experiences that you can build upon throughout your career. Chloe, and it also helps you figure out what you do and don't like in a work environment, which can inform your future career choices. Raj, absolutely. My first job helped me realize that while I enjoyed interacting with people, a purely sales-driven environment wasn't the best fit for me in the long run. Chloe, for me, it solidified my love of organization and information management, which led me to pursue further studies in that field. Raj, so even if your first job isn't your forever job, it plays a crucial role in your professional journey. Chloe, definitely. It's a rite of passage into the working world, filled with firsts and valuable lessons. Raj, what's one piece of advice you would give to someone starting their first job now? Chloe, I would say be open to learning, ask questions, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you grow. And build relationships with your colleagues. They can be a great source of support. Raj, that's great advice. I would add, be proactive, take initiative, and show enthusiasm. Even if the tasks seem mundane, a positive attitude can make a big difference. Chloe, those are both excellent points. Your first job is a foundation-building experience, so make the most of it. Raj, absolutely. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the small victories, and learn as much as you can. Narrator. That was a truly insightful and nostalgic conversation between Chloe and Raj, reflecting on their first job experiences. They highlighted the various challenges, surprises, and invaluable lessons that often come with that initial step into the professional world. From navigating workplace dynamics and learning new skills to building relationships and understanding personal preferences. Now, let's move on to our practice session to help you actively engage with the language and concepts they explored. Practice section. Part 1. Vocabulary of first job experience. Let's review some key vocabulary and phrases related to the first job experience that Chloe and Raj used. Learning curve. A period of time when you are learning something new and difficult. Think about, what kind of learning curve might someone experience in their first job? Straightforward, easy to understand or do. Did Chloe initially think her first job would be completely straightforward? Workplace etiquette. The customary code of polite behavior in a professional setting. What are some examples of workplace etiquette? Unspoken rules. Informal rules or norms that are not explicitly stated but are understood and followed. Why is it important to learn the unspoken rules of a workplace? Workplace dynamics. The way in which people in a workplace interact and relate to each other. Why can workplace dynamics be surprising to someone in their first job? Product knowledge. Understanding the features, benefits, and uses of the products a company sells. Why was product knowledge important in Raj's first job? Dewey Decimal System. A system for organizing books in a library. What did Chloe compare learning the Dewey Decimal System to? Time management. The ability to use one's time effectively or productively. Why is time management an important skill in a first job? Responsibility. The state or fact of having a duty to deal with something or of having control over someone. How does the sense of responsibility in a job differ from that in school? Prioritize. To designate or treat something as more important than other things. Why is it important to learn how to prioritize tasks in a job? Juggling. To keep several activities in progress at the same time. What different tasks did Raj have to juggle in his first job? Customer inquiries. Questions or requests from customers. How did Raj have to deal with customer inquiries? Restocking shelves. Replenishing the shelves in a store with new products. What kind of tasks are involved in restocking shelves? Processing payments. Handling the financial transactions for customer purchases. Why is accuracy important when processing payments? Interpersonal skills. Skills relating to relationships or communication between people. How did Raj's first job test his interpersonal skills? Demanding patron. A customer who makes many requests or is difficult to please. Describe the demanding patron Chloe mentioned. Obscure books. Books that are not well known or easily found. What kind of books might be considered obscure? Technical specifications. Detailed descriptions of how a piece of equipment or a product works. What might be some technical specifications of a television? Navigate communication styles. To understand and effectively interact with people who communicate in different ways. Why is it important to learn how to navigate communication styles in a job? Hierarchy of the workplace. The system of authority and ranking within an organization. Why is it important to understand the hierarchy of the workplace? A chain of command. The line of authority and responsibility along which orders are passed within an organization. What is the chain of command? A workplace culture. The shared values, norms, and behaviors that are accepted and expected in a particular work environment. Why can workplace culture vary so much? Fast-paced. Moving or progressing very quickly. Describe a fast-paced work environment. A competitive culture. A workplace where employees strive to outperform each other. What are some characteristics of a competitive culture? Collaborative environment. A workplace where people work together cooperatively. How does a collaborative environment differ from a competitive one? Formal. Following strict rules or customs. Serious and organized. Describe a formal work environment. Administrative work. Tasks related to organizing and managing an office or organization. What are some examples of administrative work? Cataloging. Making a systematic list of items, especially in a library. Oh, what does cataloging books involve? Processing new arrivals. Dealing with and organizing items that have recently been received. Oh, what might be involved in processing new arrivals in a library? Behind-the-scenes aspects. The parts of a job or process that are not obvious to outsiders. Oh, what are some behind-the-scenes aspects of working in a store? Lasting connections. Relationships that continue for a long time. Oh, why can your first job be a place to form lasting connections? A professional network. A group of people you know from work or your industry who can offer support and opportunities. Oh, why is it important to build your professional network? Bonded over. Formed a close relationship through shared experiences. Oh, what might colleagues bond over in a challenging first job? Mentors. Experienced and trusted advisors. Oh, how can mentors help someone in their first job? Supervisors. People who oversee and direct employees. Oh, what role do supervisors play for new employees? Teach someone the ropes. To show someone how to do a job or activity. Oh, what does it mean to teach someone the ropes? Intricacies of the job. The complex details or nuances of a particular job. Oh, what are some intricacies of working in a library? A work ethic. The principle that hard work and diligence have a moral benefit and an inherent ability, virtue or value to strengthen character and individual abilities. Oh, how can early mentors shape your work ethic? A professional development. Activities that support growth and advancement in your career. Oh, how can your first job contribute to your professional development? Paycheck. A check received in payment for work done. Oh, why is getting your first paycheck a significant moment? Empowering. Giving someone more control over their own life or situation. Oh, why can earning your own money feel empowering? Sense of independence. The feeling of not being controlled or influenced by others. Oh, how does your first job contribute to a sense of independence? Sense of accomplishment. The feeling of having achieved something successfully. Oh, what can give you a sense of accomplishment in your first job? Small victories. Minor successes that contribute to overall progress. Oh, why are small victories important in a first job? Handled a difficult customer. Dealt with a challenging or upset customer effectively. Oh, what does it mean to have handled a difficult customer successfully? It completed a challenging task. Successfully finished a task that was difficult. Oh, what kind of tasks might be challenging in a first job? A sense of achievement. A feeling of pride and satisfaction resulting from success. Oh, what can give you a sense of achievement in your first job? Rewarding. Providing satisfaction. Gratifying. Oh, why can helping someone in your job feel rewarding? Worthwhile. Worth the time, money, or effort spent. Of value or importance. Oh, what makes the challenges of a first job worthwhile? A stepping stone. An event or experience that helps you to make progress towards a goal. Oh, why is your first job often a stepping stone? Foundational skills. Basic skills that provide a basis for further learning or development. Oh, what are some foundational skills you might gain in your first job? Attention to detail. The ability to notice and do small things carefully and accurately. Oh, how might a library job develop your attention to detail? Inform your future career choices. To provide information that helps you make decisions about your future career. How can your first job inform your future career choices? Rite of passage. A ceremony or event marking an important stage in someone's life, such as birth, puberty, marriage, or death. Oh, why can your first job be considered a rite of passage? Proactive. Taking the initiative to act rather than waiting to be told what to do. Oh, why is it good to be proactive in your first job? Take initiative. To act or take the first step without being asked. Oh, what are some ways to take initiative in a new job? Mundane. Lacking interest or excitement. Dull. Oh, even if tasks seem mundane, how can you approach them positively? Foundation building experience. An experience that provides a strong base for future development. Oh, why is your first job a foundation building experience? Make the most of it. To use a situation to your best advantage. Oh, how can you make the most of your first job? Embrace the challenges. To accept and deal with difficult situations with enthusiasm. Oh, why should you embrace the challenges of your first job? Part 2. Reflecting on your first job experience. Think about your own first job experience, or imagine what it might be like if you haven't had one yet. Answer the following questions. 1. What was your first job, or what do you imagine it will be? What were your initial expectations? 2. What was one of the biggest challenges you faced, or do you anticipate facing, in your first job? 3. What was something that surprised you about the workplace or the job itself? 4. Did you have a mentor or someone who helped guide you in your first job? How did they assist you? 5. What was the most valuable lesson you learned from your first job experience? 6. What was one of your most memorable small victories in your first job? Why was it significant? 7. Did you make any lasting connections or friendships at your first job? 8. Looking back, how did your first job experience shape your career path or your understanding of the working world? 9. What advice would you give to someone who is about to start their very first job? Part 3. Practicing conversations about your first job. Imagine you are talking to a new friend in English about your first job experience. Practice expressing the following ideas in your own words. 1. Describe what your first job was and where you worked. 2. Explain one of the biggest challenges you faced when you started. 3. Share a surprising aspect of the job or the workplace. 4. Mention someone who was helpful to you when you were new. 5. Talk about a valuable skill or lesson you learned. 6. Describe a small success that you felt proud of. 7. Say whether you are still in touch with anyone from your first job. Practice saying these sentences and ideas out loud, focusing on clear pronunciation and natural flow. Part 4. Giving advice to a first-time job seeker. Imagine a younger friend who is about to start looking for their first job. Based on the conversation between Chloe and Raj, what advice would you offer them in English? Think about the importance of being open to learning, or asking questions and seeking guidance. Being prepared for workplace etiquette and unspoken rules. The value of building relationships with colleagues. Being proactive and taking initiative. The significance of even small victories. Viewing the first job as a learning and growth opportunity. Practice giving this advice in a supportive and encouraging way. Narrator. The first job experience is a pivotal moment in our lives, a bridge between education and the professional world. As Chloe and Raj so vividly recalled, it's a time of significant learning, adaptation, and growth. While it may come with its challenges and uncertainties, it also offers invaluable opportunities to develop essential skills, build relationships, and lay the foundation for our future careers. Embrace that first step, learn from every experience, and remember that it's a crucial part of your journey. Thank you for joining the English Learning Podcast today. We hope this episode has brought back some memories or provided valuable insights into the world of first jobs. We'll be back soon with more engaging conversations to support your English learning journey. Until then, keep exploring new opportunities and remember that every experience contributes to your growth.